Moving on, we're going to get into my favorite segment, mainly because this week I get to ask all the questions, so it's fun to do some research. We're talking stat or cap, where we try and figure out if a question is true, if a stat is true stat or false cap. And it wouldn't be an Austin-led stutter cap without a starting question about yours truly, the Tampa Bay Lightning, who are in the Eastern Conference Final for the third year in a row. So here's your stat: the three players with the most points in the NHL playoffs since 2018 all play for the Tampa Bay Lightning.
I'm gonna. I feel like that's stat.
I feel like if you're asking a lightning question that's flattering the lightning, it's going to be true. But you think I would think that, so it's not going to be true. But I would think that too, so it's true. It's stat.
It's like the poison scene in The Princess Bride.
Exactly. I can
Uh,
recite that scene from memory. By the
it's a
way,
great
we'll do
one.
that on another episode.
Yeah, that's actually cap, believe it or not. So, number one, Nikita Kucherov, and number three, Braden Point, do play for the Lightning, but in between them is Brad Marchand of the Boston Bruins. So,
The rat.
the Rat. Moving on, question two. Tonight, actually, they play, I think, right now, the Colorado Avalanche and the St. Louis Blues. The Avalanche average 39.9 shots per game and in the playoffs this year. This number ranks them second all time in shots per game. Excuse me, in a single NHL playoff run.
Um, I think I'm gonna lean stat here. I haven't watched them play, but from what I understand of my limited Twitter NHL knowledge, they move fast and they take a lot of shots with Nathan McKinnon. So I'm gonna go stat.
So I'm going to clarify the question first. So are you telling us that they average 39.9?
I'm telling you that they average 39.9 shots.
Okay, well then I'm going stat. That's a lot of shots.
That is stat. It's
That's a lot of
correct. The only one they're behind is one of the Gretzky-led Oiler runs a while ago. Number three, the Philadelphia Phillies' Zach Eflin had 12 strikeouts in Sunday, May 22nd's game against the Los Angeles Dodgers. 12 strikeouts ranks in the top three most strikeouts by any pitcher in a single game this year. True or false?
12. 12 is a lot of strikeouts. I'm
Top
gonna go,
three. That is a good question.
I'm just gonna go stat.
Real.
I feel stat on that one.
I'm just gonna fade you. I'm gonna go cap.
Okay.
You shouldn't have faded, you should have tailed. Stat.
Mm,
It is top three, only behind, I believe it's Kershaw and Eddie Lauer. Eric Lauer, sorry, who has
I had him in
15.
fantasy that night. FYI,
He
it was
did.
epic.
One you probably should have known.
This is one I hope you guys would get. The 2022 Battle for Alberta features two goalies, the top two goalies in saves per game since 2018, with a minimum of 20 games played. They are Mike Smith at 32.5 saves per game and Jacob Markstrom at 29.9. Statter cut.
I just have a feeling that it's stat.
All right, I'm thinking Vasilevsky comes to mind. I'm thinking about him. I'm still gonna go stat.
That one is stat. You're
Okay.
correct.
Okay.
Number, I believe it's five. Max Strus had a minus 30 in Game 4 of the NBA Eastern Conference Finals. This minus 30 is the lowest plus minus number in a single playoff game this year.
Ooh,
Cap.
Ryan says cap. Ryan, what
I'm
is
gonna
your
go
thought?
stat. I'm gonna go
This
stat.
is the year of blowouts. Someone
It's
has
cap.
been.
It's
Yeah.
30 is not even in the top 10.
Yeah. There's no way.
That's embarrassing.
Number one is Klay Thompson in Game 5 against Memphis when they lost by 1 trillion points, and it was
Yeah.
minus 45.
God.
So
It
Crazy.
wasn't definitely wasn't a game 6.
Yeah, no, it was not. All right. The Cardinals had 20 hits in their 18-4 win against the Pirates, also on Sunday, May 22nd. This 20 is ranked in the top 3 most hits by any MLB team in one game this season.
Cap.
I'm gonna go stat.
It's Cap. It's 4.
I'm on fire right now, Ryan. I'm on fire.
Yeah, Ryan, you gotta step it up. All right, then we have 4 trivia questions, so get
Okay.
ready for these. Out of the 25 players with the highest points per game in the NBA regular season, how many made the conference finals?
That is a good one. Oh, that's tough.
Top 25 points per game.
Top 25 in points per game, how many made the conference finals? Bonus points if you can name them, but I don't expect you to name them.
I could probably name them after you tell me how many.
Um,
I'm gonna say 5. No. 4.
I'm gonna go 3.
It's 4.
No, I was gonna go 4.
Ryan, can you name them?
I'm gonna go Steph Curry and Luka Doncic for
That's
sure.
correct. Those
Jason
are 2
Tatum
of the
for
4.
sure.
Yep, 3 of the 4.
And then it's got to be either Butler or Poole. And I'm gonna say Poole.
Poole really only took off in the playoffs. It's Jalen Brown.
Oh, I was between Brown too. Damn it. But I'll take
Uh,
4. I'll take the
yeah,
4.
you'll love this one. I'm gonna give you 5 MLB players, and you have to tell me which one of them has the highest and then the lowest total bases per game. And it's only games where they had a registered plate appearance because Otani's on the list. Player 1, CJ Crone, Shohei Otani, Nolan Arenado, Manny Machado, and Pete Alonso.
So rank them like
I just need number 1, who on that list is the highest, has the most total bases per game, and who has the lowest total bases per game.
1 Machado and 5. You said wait, it's Crone. Uh,
Crone, Otani, Arenado, Machado, Alonso.
5. Oh God,
okay. I'm gonna go Machado and then Otani last.
that's what I'm going to.
So it's actually Crone first, then Machado, then Arenado, then Alonso, then Otani.
Yeah, we did pretty
So
well.
you
Pretty
both
well.
got half of them right.
We did pretty well.
All
Crown, I
right,
love.
love
He's a
Cron.
baller.
Great guy. There have been 5 3-home run games in the MLB this season, including 3 in the past 2 weeks by Jack Peterson, Trevor Story, and Josh Rojas. How many 3-home run games were there all of last year? And these are all by a single player, not by a team.
Oh God, do I get a plus minus?
I'll give you a plus minus of 2.
Okay.
So
Oh,
that's 1 up, 1 down.
right. Yeah.
So you have to be within 1.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 8.
8. I'm totally
Yeah.
gonna prices right you.
I was about to say, Ryan was totally waiting for you to answer that question.
Do I, go-
You
do I go
just got
7 or
completely
10
suckered.
though? I mean 7 or 9. What am I skip 9? I'm just gonna say 12.
It's 14. So you were close. Unfortunately, your plus 1 gives you 13, not 14.
I'm fine with that. That
But
was better than Ryan.
yeah. So we're almost on pace and we're just under a quarter of the way through the year. So, as final question, as mentioned earlier, Jakob Markstrom and Mike Smith rank in the top 3, rank the top 2 in saves per game. Andre Vasilevsky also ranks in the top 5 in saves per game since 2018. Rank them by number of shutouts in the postseason during this period.
Okay, you don't have to say their names again for me.
Okay,
I know.
it's Mike Smith, Jacob Markstrom, Andre Vasilevsky.
Um,
Vasilevsky, Markstrom, Smith. 1 through 3.
I'm gonna flip Smith and Markstrom, and then that's.
It's Vasilevsky, Smith, Markstrom.
All
Do you
right,
know
yeah,
how many?
you got one. You got me one time. You got me one time.
Vasilevsky has 7, Smith has 3, Markstrom has 2.
Mm.
And that concludes this week's episode of Statter Cap. There's a little more here than on our Instagram, YouTube video, but go check that out while you're friends with your knowledge. See how much smarter you are than them.